Hello, everybody. Hello. Welcome in. I'm Aspen, on Dragon VTuber, and we are continuing our playthrough of Final Fantasy XIV today. I am trying to get through this MSQ, and so we're gonna make some progress today. We're gonna actually go through a little bit, but yeah. Second. One moment, guys. Okay. All right. Login. But yeah, this is the one of the few times we have an excuse to actually go and play the game. I like Final Fantasy XIV. I just have to play it more consistently, and so playing it on stream is one of the ways I can do that. Oh, I'm all too small. There we go. A little bigger. Actually, let me get my phone real quick. All right, got my phone. Okay, it's loading. What's on? There we go. All right, so the first thing we do here is we go ahead and we go into our house. I want to reset the demolition timer. Been not that long, so we're fine. But anyway, good habit just to get in there. Let's mend some stuff while we're at it. Oh. Cool. Alright, that's enough time in the house. Let's go continue the MSQ. I'm not going to waste any time today, guys. I got to make sure I can get some good progress tonight. Let me pin this. That window. I keep forgetting it's ESDF that I put my keybinds to, which is kind of weird, but just gonna have to get used to every time I start this game again. Alright. Where do we go? Wise guides. Here. Oh, okay. Alright, so if I remember correctly, it was a very, dare I say, boring part of it, where we were, trying to, the Laporits wanted to inspect all the facilities, and we're basically babysitter, they have the role of babysitter right now, where everyone else is doing the cool stuff of gathering all the, materials that they need, and we're just guiding them around. It's kind of sucky, I'll be honest. I really don't like that, but it is what it is. Let's go. Hopefully it's a dungeon soon. How do I get up here? Oh, okay, over here. Wait, what is this quest for? We're here. The good times told. I think that's the, oh, this is for the, optional blue quest. For the car. We need this. Let's do it. Definitely take care of this. Oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We have to set our keybinds and stuff. I have a script that I run to use my mouse buttons, and I keep forgetting I have to put that on. I have a very weird setup. All right. Give me a second, guys. Does it work now? Still doesn't work. Why does it not work? Hold on. Oh, it was commented out for some reason. Alright. I just want to make sure I save it, reload scripts, go back in. Now it works. Alright. Cool. But basically just rebinds my forward and back mouse buttons into Control and Shift. Okay, is this for part of the main quest? It is. Oh no. There we go. Why are you guys even here? I believe this water section is worth these harrowing experiences. All part of the fun, some might say, but I'd rather not be burnt to a crisp if it's all the same to you. Oh my god. Why are we guiding these rabbits around? I really don't understand how it's going to help us in the long term. Alright, let's raise the volume, by the way. It's kind of low on this game. It's better like that, yeah. Wait. How do I get up here? This? But you're welcome. Our destination Delphi left top. Pray follow me. Marvelous, something marvelous. This is where magic, or science rather, takes place. The perfect environment to sustain life artificially created. The knowledge we'll gain here will be essential when we start looking for new stars for your kind to inhabit. Apparently, most of them don't even have air for you to breathe. You're all very lucky that Ethereus just so happens to provide everything you need to thrive. Or did mankind turn out the way they are because of available resources, I wonder? Either way, there's nothing short of miraculous, and I cannot wait to see more of it. This is all very wonderful, I'm sure, but I was rather hoping to learn more about your nourishment provision facilities. In other words, where's the food? I believe the acknowledged and consumables you seek can be found at Merrill Agronomics. As I imagine singing away and others tend to study every conceivable facet of this apparatus, would you not be so kind as to escort our visiting culinarian? This sounds much more interesting. Hopefully I'll be able to see firsthand some of the delicacies Ariane was telling me about. Even it is incredibly vivid, if a bit too verbose, the descriptions cannot compare to sampling them myself, not to mention Ethereus will soon be no more. So I must learn all I can while there's still time. Let's brook no further delay. God, we're gonna go cooking now. God, cooking of rabbits. Alright. Wait, where are we going? All the way over here? You gotta be joking. Why is he all the way over there? Wait, do I really have to travel like that? No. Oh, I don't want to take this lift. I'm gonna guess go over here. Like, this music does not fit the tone of what we're doing right now. This music sounds so epic, but what we're really doing is just glorified babysitting. Southwest, huh? Southwest is down here. Alright. The sooner I can unlock all the ether currents, the better. This is the place, yes? The heady aroma was enough to guide me here, and I spotted several of the fruit and vegetables featured in the compendium. I ideally like to try some, but I read that those who help themselves to a farmer's crops without permission are often caught and put into pies. Perhaps you can ask whoever's in charge if they would be willing to part with a few samples. Oh my lord. What a fine mess this is. I'd see the one who climbed on the mine shaft. I'll show you around if I could, but I've been rushing with my feet preparing for the exodus. And I'm not the only one. We all kind of find ways to do what we can, what we do down here up there. First on the moon, and then on whichever star form decides will become our new home. It's all so sudden, so unreal. Don't you want to go to the moon? Well, it's better than waiting for the final days to claim us. No matter what, no matter how carefully it's all planned, we'll never be able to take out every variety of flora and fauna with us. Even the ones we can take may not survive in their new environment, with many species doomed to extinction. Sorry, that's not what we came to talk about, is it? Nothing quite so dire, I assure you. We merely wish to sample a little of your produce if we may. By all means, help yourselves. Much appreciated, my good fellow. So where do I begin? Okay. Where are we going? Over here? I know these are grapes, yes? Let's see if they're delicious as they look. Oh yes, the squapes. The squapes. Legendary. So sweet, so sour. It tastes like a ripe philosopher's carrot, and yet the texture is entirely different. The contrast between the outer skin and the fruit within is most peculiar. I think I'll try another. Okay, man. Give me food for thought on far less visceral manner than any philosopher's carrot. Tell me, what's your opinion of grapes? I'd brave an erupting volcano for a choice bunch. Meh. Ghastly things I'd rather eat rancid, giganto eyeballs. I'm just gonna say meh. It's not my favorite fruit. Meh, an expression of indifference, I assume. In all fairness, our compendium did note they are valued more as an ingredient for spirituous beverages rather than as a fruit for regular consumption. Anyway, that's enough about grapes for the time being. Our next treat. Should give them wine. Okay. Orange by name, orange by nature. What came first, the fruit or the color? Who cares? Let's eat. Yes, that's equal parts sweet and sour, as well as with the grape, nothing alike. I may have to consult Orianji about expanding my vocabulary. Simply cannot find the words to describe it. That's what I'm looking for is bitter. It's all very complicated, you know. So many flavors, so many choices. Each individual with their own personal preferences. Wait, when did oranges become bitter? I don't remember oranges being bitter, unless they're shitty oranges. Well, those oranges are kind of sweet. Now I see you all turn to noses up to the idea of eating nothing but carrots. Marvelous though they are in my estimation. Let no one say I said otherwise. But speaking of carrots, I get to assembling the vegetables. Let's see what is in that field over there. Literally just him eating random ingredients. somehow this is gonna be the key to us solving the final days. I'm sure of it, right? Having Cooking Away sample pumpkins. That kind of texture, are they some sort of enormous round carrots? No? In any case, proper nomenclature is less than concerned than taste. Black, so hard and flavorless, I might as well be chewing a piece of wood. Alchemy confirms it. These are nothing more than misbegotten failures masquerading as good carrots. Stop. Can't you see the pumpkins? And no any sense will try eating them raw. You're supposed to cook them first. Do you not find it awful bother? Far from it, cooking is joy unto itself. What's more, bronzy arranging ingredients that we may safely eat. But above all else, cooking allows us to draw out the full potential of our produce. Pumpkin stew is one of our favorite dishes for as long as I can remember. But it sounds good. And perhaps even more, these hard blocks of plant matter can become as delicious as the oranges sampled. I wonder though, if there's anything even more delicious. How about that yellow fruit over yonder? Oh, are those lemons? I hope they're lemons. Oh, it's totally lemons. Go ahead, bite into a lemon. What or just fragrance? With luck, I'll have flavor to match. As I have no idea how these are eaten, I'll just bite into it. Uh-oh. My tongue, is it poison? Well. A lemon? You mean supposed to taste like this? How can something taste so similar to orange be so revolting? Maybe some time my palate recovers from this ordeal. As such, I best call an end to this round of sampling. Let's say our farewells to the others. Guy literally built into a whole ass lemon. Alright. Finish, have you? I trust you found something to your liking. Rather than narrow about the grapes and the oranges, but also the pumpkin, a little harder with the night is eaten raw. Then there was a lemon, the sea fret, still feels so violated. First time, was it? Wait for you to leave with a bad taste in your mouth, in more ways than one. So here's lemon muffin I baked. It doesn't change your opinion, nothing will. More lemon, and that's not enough? Nevertheless, it'll be remiss me to spur this opportunity to, oof, a bit of sick came up there, in their inscrutable ways. Order a lemon muffin, to your worst. Probably gonna taste really good. That sounds really good. This is delicious. But I still detect the hint of lemon. It complements the sweetness of the dough to create perfect harmony. Never would have guessed as well bitterness can be utilized so elegantly, my good chap. It's simply breathtaking. See, we rarely lose the lemon in its natural state, but it's a starting role in all sorts of recipes, and the same is true for many other ingredients. It comes down to making the most of the resources that are disposable, and sometimes that can even be the difference between life and death. I know we won't be able to take every species with us. No doubt the forum agonized over what was worth preserving, and what will be consigned to history. Hard choices, but make them we must or survive. The strength of will. Now I know what Highland sees in your kind. Mankind, the Leporets, were both born from the accumulated knowledge of the ancients. They learned all there is to learn about nature of sentient life and the fates of the stars themselves. Once the civilization has fulfilled the basic requirements of survival, it will inevitably seek to eliminate all forms of negativity and achieve perfection. And there lies its folly and its downfall. Perfection is an unattainable ideal, the paradox of the immaculate carrot. The civilizations since time immemorial have deemed the pursuit of perfection as progress. They pay no heed to the costs incurred in the futile quest, and all too often become the architects of their own demise, their dreams forever unfulfilled. What then is the alternative? The answer lies in knowing that our existence can never be perfect. We can be content with what we have and make the most of it. When life gives you lemons, make lemon muffins. Yeah, gotcha. Pardon my Eorzean, but when in that 7 house are you on about, and who are you anyway? Cooking Way, you're a Ceres. I'm here to prepare for the trip to the moon. And once you get there, you'll be able to try my carrots. I'll be growing all different kinds. But don't worry, there'll be room for crops too. Work together to preserve as many Aetherius species as possible, so we're up to the challenge. Yes, of course, look forward to it. Well, this has been highly productive, probably. Let's go and see if the Urianji and the others have run out of machinery to inspect, shall we? Alright, cool. That was such a worthwhile spent of our time. So he's one of the forum's lunar collaborators. Not what was quite what I was expecting, but he seems a decent sort. Glad I joined the Lemon Muffin too. Hopefully next time he is one. And we can put the wax about the meaning of life in the immaculate carrot again. Okay. Alright, let's go. Where are we going now? Back. No, more running. Man, I like this game a lot, but the walking from place to place, man. It takes such a long time. Wait, are we going? Oh, we're going through the doorway here. That was almost enlightening, especially the part of the lemon muffin. Actually, I was wondering, do you know of any of the places famed for their cuisine? Limbs Elements is home of the Culinarians Guild, many less savory establishments. The Far East has oodles of noodles. Would I have time to visit? The more I learn about theorists, the more I wish we could spare it from the final days. Alas, Highland's orders her to flee, not to resist. If only there was some other way. We're literally trying that right now. Okay, trust thy time and moral ergonomics did bear fruit. God, please. Our own efforts too are rewarded. We now possess an embarrassment of educational riches. No doubt our guests' relentless pursuit of knowledge would occupy them, and not for a fortnight. The last time is of the essence. To return to Charlie and Hamlet forthwith, I shall gladly attend to each and every Laporte there, should further questions within my power to answer arise. Okay. Aw. Alright. Where's the veterinarian? Let's go finish this one. Southwest. Those are really intelligent. I don't want to get up here. Cool. We got another quest here. The Aether Current should be... I'm afraid it's like... going to be in this area. We haven't even gone there yet. Korea. The growing way. Yes, Aki, that was indeed me verbalizing a sigh to express my emotional state. Do you want to know why? Because I saw the reconstructed environmental data for a theorist at Logistical Alpha, that's why. A forest so lovely and so leafy. Are your forests like this? Black Shore is quite leafy indeed, in a place of almost tranquility. Gasp, I say. Stars so wonderful, it comes to no surprise that you're reluctant to leave behind. I was a fool to think otherwise, to assume the moon was something worth proud of. How ridiculous we must seem to you, trying so hard yet achieving so little. Not at all. These works are no less worthy of our uniqueness. I thought I heard tiny voices. Oh, look, it's Thancred. Thancred. This is not fair. I was able to glean a fair bit from the researchers while helping them move their cargo. Preparations have proceeded without interruption here, despite news of the coming end. We have the forum's leadership to thank for that. That doesn't mean people aren't worried though, quite the opposite. Knowing disaster could strike at any moment, they hurried to complete their work, equally aware that a single error could be the difference between life and death. We can hardly tell them there's no cause for concern. Perhaps not, though aided by a goodly growing way, may yet find other ways to lighten their burden. Me? Be used to people? I'm honored that you would think of me capable, but I'm not sure that I'm up to the challenge. Nevertheless, I believe in thee. If you say so, I suppose I can hurt to try. I passed someone moping in the Western Plaza and will be in need of a helping paw. Perhaps we might start with them. It's a good place as any. Come. Alright, we continue. Oh, can I help you? It is you would help me? Is my anxiety truly so obvious? A burden shared is a burden eased. Pray, tell us thy troubles. Those little fellows do look like good listeners. I'm an engineer, you see, and what they say of the ship, that's the sum of decades of Charlatan ingenuity. It's built with peerless, elegant technology is all true, but I know that none of that's a guarantee. We've never before launched a starfaring vessel, let alone flown in it in the great expanse. All the tests we run have been on the ground. Only operational personnel and cargo will be aboard for the first voyage. But even so, if it fails us, then what can we do? If it doesn't, it could fall apart in the next flight or the one after that. We've done everything we can to prevent that from happening, but it hardly matters. We thought the Ethan Murray's design was flawless too, and look how that turned out. Thou art familiar with these most daunting technologies, and thus does thou hold the power to allay his fears. Oh, I'm not sure about that, but well... you could tell me if there are any aspects of the ship's design that you're especially worried about. Our ability to walk about and perform our tasks for one. Devise a means by which to employ gravity, a spatio-temporal spell, to regulate the environment. But what if it's not strong enough? What if everyone floats away and begins crashing into things as soon as we lift the star? Gravitation. Maybe I can be a help after all. Up there is not so different from down there, you see. The same rules apply, and if you consider them as part of one great big cosmos rather than separate places. Oh, well, they're gonna nerd out. Cool. I suspect both parties shall find comfort in this conversation. Yet, if Dancrate's tales to be true, still others will benefit from insights born of experience. Might I prevail upon the Laportes to attend them? An excellent idea, if I do say myself. There is naught we'd like to learn like more than to ease the hearts of those fine people of Theris, and learn more about them while we're at it. Well, glad I might hear it. Gather their companions and bring them hither. Aki, those thou have a gift for fighting souls in need of succor. Pray seek thee. My God, that's Urianje's words, man. Pray seek thee out of distress and the apprehensive. Inform them that help is at hand. I shall await them here, that I might introduce each to a suitable Laporte. Okay. Guess that's our job now. Oh, I do look forward to that. A place for every Laporte, and every Laporte in their place. We're literally like, what, a help wanted at now? God. Must be the Warrior of Light, man. What is this? Why are we doing this? Literally anyone can do this. What am I thinking about? The medical facilities on the ship, of course. I designed them with the assistance of their sages and chirurgeons. To imagine every illness or injury that one might face in that great expanse beyond all of us, to say nothing of the effects that living out there indefinitely might have on the body. A crew from the moon, why did I think of that? Is this literally going to be like that for every single person? I'm just going to skip through. Yeah, loading cargo. Here's a break. I'm not reading all this, man. This is not important. We just want help from making sure everyone has taken care of my Laporits. Map petition guy. 8 people, man. 8 freaking people. There's no way. Only sleep can save her now. Oh, so she's like sleep deprived. Alright, so we need 4 more. Man, whoever designed these quests really wanted to milk the last part of Endwalker, huh? They were like, oh, we're gonna make sure that you guys can't complete it that fast. Alright, guess down here? Oh, another administrator. Whoever thought this quest was a good idea. This isn't such a boring quest. Like, this is ridiculous. There we go. But there's so many NPCs and half of them don't even want your help, so what the hell's the point? Alright. 5 out of 8. Spawn engineer. Alright, 6 out of 8. Man, I'm about to become despondent in these quests. Oh my god. Where are they? Okay, another one. Alright, this guy's freaking the fuck out. Okay, one more. One more person. Please don't let it be close by. I do not want to. This guy maybe? This person? Alright, finally done. Thank goodness. Behold, Aki, do thine efforts, will that spread throughout Labyrinthos. Verily, to a far greater number than we anticipated, living way doth gather more Laportes as we speak. They shall sign each in accordance with their skills, new bonds of friendship might be forged. Should greater matters require thine not thine intentions, watch over them, I prithee. And we wait. Damn, a lot of people. Not finally, voice cutscene.
Why, I haven't spoken so much in, well, in forever.
Lively, isn't it? The town is abuzz. Everyone eager to meet with our friends from the moon.
Twould behoove you to consult with Sleeping Way. As our moon's pilot, his advice should be most pertinent.
I'm impressed. Truth be told, I struggle to tell one from another. No offense intended, of course.
None taken. After you and your friends left Mare Elementorum, we spent no small amount of time with your Urianger. Oh, the conversations we had. He told us all about Atheris, answered our every question, no matter how trifling or trivial. Look! Every page filled to the margins with knowledge. When I first arrived, I was struck by how little I knew. It was daunting. But then I realized that, were it not for Urianger and his teachings, we'd still be stuck on the moon, gazing at your world and wondering what we've been missing.
What would they think if they could see Urianger now? I dare say they'd be more than a bit surprised. And impressed, no doubt. Master Louisoix, Minfilia, Papalimo, and
R.I.P.
Oh there. Heard there was a visiting expert who we might bother with a few questions. I take it you'd be the one.
Who?
Yes, I am.
Who's that again?
Wilson and Blovida, Charlian's foremost researchers in the
Oh,
field of
Moonbreeder's
teleportation
parents. Oof.
and Moonbreeder's parents.
Oh, speaking of which,
It hath been some time. Tis good to see you in good health.
awkward.
Likewise, old friend. Blovida and I were most honored to answer the call. Never expected this reunion, though, did we, dear?
I'll say, the nerve. Sending that letter, then running off to the gods know where.
Aw.
Do you have any idea how worried we were?
I'm sorry. 'Twas remiss of me not to deliver the news in person. No, more than that. 'Twas I who...
Our daughter was disillusioned after Master Louisoix left her behind. The day the Scions called upon her was the happiest I'd seen her in years. She made her every choice of her own free will.
It's true.
No
She
one
did
could
choose
have ever
that way.
forced her to do otherwise. Don't blame yourself for her death.
But like, this is so
Celebrate her
long
life.
after this,
You
like
know
the
that's what she'd want.
Babylon Umbrida is so long in the past that like
If there is one
I'm pretty sure a lot of
thing
players
we resent
forgot
you
who the
for,
hell she is at this
it was
point.
that we could not be there to mourn her with you.
So them doing
Reading
this
the
now
words
is
you
very
penned in
weird.
that shaky hand. We must have cried as much for you as we did for her.
Like this is like hundreds of hours in the past. Oh, cool.
I'm sorry. I truly, truly am. I knew not what to say. Knew not how to express my feelings. The poems and platitudes of wiser men, musings on sadness and loss, studied and memorized, and meaningless in the moment.
We're just standing there watching. Background.
Silly boy. We are all powerless before such grief. Even now, try as I might, the words escape me. But in our hearts, we know. We always know.
I remember when you were young, how the lads teased you for choosing the company of books over others. Our moon didn't take kindly to that. Be nice to Urianger, she'd shout, and give them a walloping. No matter how many times we scolded her.
So we offered a suggestion. Rather than starting fights, why don't you be the bridge between Urianger and the others? She had to mull it over for a while, arms crossed, brow furrowed in intense thought. But from that day on, she never let you be alone. She'd drag you outside to play, pepper you with endless questions, read the same books you read, all to try and understand you that much better. I'm sure it was annoying and exhausting at the time, but she only ever had the best of intentions.
And look at you now, at the center of the crowd. The reason there even is a crowd, having brought these people together. You've no idea how proud we are.
To see the boy, our daughter, trusted and believed in more than anyone, grow into the man she always knew he could be. I can see her in you too. Feel her. She walks with you wheresoever you go. So thank you, Urianger,
Aw,
for being who you are.
finally some Urianger development.
I think I can feel her too. The truth of her life. Not sorrow, but hope and love.
This moon breeder. She was important to him, wasn't she?
You could ask the man himself.
Oh, no. But watching this exchange reminds me how much I've yet to learn about your world. And its people.
You can live here your entire life and hardly learn a thing. And that's why it's too soon for this to end.
Yeah, we gotta do something. Okay. Aki, be assured that I am fine. I am well glad to see them, too, after so very long. Glad still that I was in your company. As difficult as it was, except their kindness, it would have been far harder to face them alone. Ahem, that was my gratitude for lending courage to Laportes. Not to disclose to rest in their laurels, several of our guests elected to accompany my countrymen to their stations. Some few may still come hither in seeking counsel, so shall I remain to aid them as need be. If thou art needed elsewhere, please do not let me detain thee. Please let me leave. Matter of fact, I was hoping that you might check on Alice, as I saw she was struggling to carry an enormous pile of boxes on the west gate. Go myself, but we both know whose help she's less likely to score. Not to mention that, much by misfortune, I can think of several other things I ought to be doing until later. Okay, bye, Thancred. Alright, this is for the if the current. Okay, gotta find a missing kid. Should be over on here. Of course he runs away. It's never easy to do these kind of quests. Literally gonna be like this. Oh, it's cancelled. It's another ether current done. Now, how old is this book? Elemental area operator. Where's Alice? You want me to search for Alice, huh? Oh, it's over there. But what's this one? Oh, let's just do this one then. Let's get it done. Let's get out of the way. Right before Lantern Crystal. I'm starting, guys. Gonna go to Gleaner. Alright, now after that, we just go straight to the MSQ. Crystal. Where are we going now? Over here? Dude, why do I even bother trying to fall asleep normally? I just play this game and I'll end up sleeping like a baby every single time. Oh boys, this is rough. Like again, I don't think it's the story's bad. I think it's just a problem of it being really like a lot of walking and it's a lot more passive stuff that's not really fun or engaging. My brain is just shutting down thinking it's like I'm basically tired and I'm like don't like get enjoyment out of this. Oh, there's Alose. Like, what are you doing out here? No, I don't mind you up the box, but it's far from the most exciting tasks. Are you sure? We're used to doing unexciting tasks. Also, Draco's mother. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. Welcome. How's it going? Well, I appreciate the assistance. We need to get these poria. I'm sure, of course. They're full of organic specimens and samples. I'm trying to be too rough with them. Alpha should be waiting for us to arrive. I'll see you there. But yeah, welcome in. An ad just started, by the way. Oh no, we gotta run it. We gotta run all the way down here. Doing fine, I suppose. That's good to hear. How's your Saturday night's been going well too? Got any cool plans? I'm just playing some more Final Fantasy 14. I want to get through the MSQ. I want to finally catch up with Dawn Show content. I can run with my friends. I'm still in Endwalker, and I just want to finish this game. Look at us run. Got a little red panda following us in the shoulder. There's Alpha now. Everyone with the crate's wonderful. You can put it there with the others. Get it. You have my gratitude, but how did you come to be involved in this? Huh, then I suppose I have thank or link as well. If you're wondering why we were tasked with bringing these boxes to Apori to begin with, so was I. Turns out that this is a base of operations of sorts. Those with final say as to what is included and the ship's manifest can be found here. Father included, I suspect. Because how did they determine that? It should be everything. carried all that at once? Are you trying to injure yourself? Oh, hush. They're lighter than they look. Not everyone has your delicate arms. Suppose we can let someone know that we finished. Theo Paulin is the court line. We can report to him. Why don't you come along? She got credit for your assistance at least. Considering where we are, we might even learn something interesting. Okay. Let's go. Alright, this is a new area, I'm assuming. Alright, 450 kilometers to the south. Gotcha. It never ends, does it? What can I do for you? You brought samples from Shawley and Hamlet, Series 110. The crates are by the entrance. Ah, thank you. Expected one of my colleagues who were dreadfully sure-handed. Just a moment. You are fortunate children, are you not? Alfino Alice at your service. You're well acquainted with father, I take it. Quite. I've been friends with your parents since the day at the studium. I remember when you were a yee-high, wilding hither and thither. Clearly, it's been some time since we met. It's good to see you again. You're wielding your father's new lifts. No less. What does that mean? You know our parents when we were young? What were they like? Pray, spare no detail. Should like nothing more than regale you. Alas, I am meant to be in charge here, and reams of paperwork want for submission. We can help with that. In exchange for the sort of stories our parents would never willingly divulge, of course. Very well then. There happen to be 3 documents in need of delivery, so how about we take each one? Okay. Dude, I'm so tired of these quests. Let me just go into a dungeon, beat something up. Wait, right here. You'll find a former representative waiting to collect these near the southernmost structure. Hope I haven't kept her waiting too long. Never mind Alfino and Alexei. I'm sorry they'll be back soon enough. Okay. Man, it is so tiring to play this game. I don't think any game puts me to sleep as much as this game. Are you not one of the signs of Seventh Dawn? I thought you were meant to be working at Aether Burner. Theo Paulin's paperwork. I was beginning to worry you misplaced this quill. I appreciate your help in seeing these documents in my hands at last. As for your other task, pray keep this between us, but I sincerely hope you sign and succeed. The Exodus is, without a doubt, the most monumental undertaking in the history of the Forum, so you must be circumspect in all respects. Risk is our privilege we cannot afford ourselves. At its heart, however, Shawley has ever been a nation of the curious. It would be a tragedy indeed if we were the ones that might dimmy your pursuit of truth. Yeah, we don't have enough insight as to everything that's going to happen. Looking efficient, I dare say you have a talent for this work. Quinn's paper only need to be delivered to the elsewhere in the facility. They should be returning by any moment. Oh, I'm sorry. We return. Ooh. What did I say? We return. Now with the scrap paperwork remaining in our persons, you will note. You both have my thanks, and my apologies for sending you on an errand far below your ambitions. Literally the entire game so far. Why, even as a babe, you struggled out of your swaddling clothes and... That's quite enough of that. Thank you. It's compromising stories of our parents that we asked to hear to reiterate. Of course. I've known your father for so long. Must have something. Well, as you know, part of the why Levilier name, gamers, garner such respect in Charlayan is your father's family story history. You two can trace your ancestry directly to those who came aboard the Lurenkamp's Hope, the lineage few can claim. I've never thought much of myself. It's not as though our forebears founded our nation. They were simply there when it happened. Nevertheless, it's traditionally been a point of pride. That's why New Kemp's pronouncement, renounce the ways of war and pursue enlightenment through knowledge and reason, has ever been our family's creed. Until your grandfather's time, yeah. Archon Louis looked not to New Kemp's words, but his deeds asserted in defiance of his peers that choosing to save the great and the small live in the rising tides of the true mark of a founder's virtue. Perhaps it was his expertise and knowledge of ancient prophecy and the fall of civilizations that led him to conclude that to eschew conflict at every turn was to consign mankind to his doom. There will never be conflict, and the calamity will follow thus. To ignore the plight of those who one might conceivably save is not wisdom, it is indolence. You remember his words well. Indeed, Archon Louis lived by that personal creed, and used every means at his disposal to bring succor to those in need, Charlene or no. No one loved and admired your grandfather more than his son. Yet, Fortuno could not reconcile Louis death with the philosophy of their forebears and his peers, philosophy in which he believed so fervently, yet made up a pariah of his father. Fortuno agonized over his contradiction of much of his life. God's father. A son must carry his father's blood, but his choices are his own to bear. Is it not always thus? God knows Fortuno's a cranky old goat. I'm sure you'll butt out as soon enough. Yeah, even so, you must know that you are constantly in his thoughts. Every moment of every day, that is not an exaggeration in the slightest. You should have seen him when you were born, barely recognizable he was, and short of dumbfounded a grin I had not seen since he first took a fancy to your mother, practically skipping when he turned us the news. Take my word for it, he loves you to an embarrassing degree. Aw, he's tsundere. But he's also frustrating and single-minded. Once he's decided that a given action is for the best, he will stay the course no matter who or what opposes him. Profoundly annoying habit when you're on the other hand of it, as I'm aware you will agree. I'm sure you will agree. I'll say. Thank you for your insight. When we meet our parents, I shall mention that we spoke. Trying to get me into too much trouble now. I need the form on my side. Speaking of which, I ought to be getting back to work. I have to make sure the specimens you brought make it to the proper places, so the cranky old goat will have my high. We can speak again later. Alright guys, I'm gonna BRB. I'm gonna wash my face real quick. I'm literally falling asleep. This is so boring. Hail, you three. Oh, Gratia. Graha, surely Coco hasn't driven you off the forge already. For better or worse, however, no. However, he has set a task that requires more than my single pair of hands, and here you are. I could at least use at least one of you, but I won't object to more. Fortunately, Alessia and I have prior commitments. I have delayed it too long as it is. What about you, Aki? Can you spare time? Oh my god, we're just doing more errands. Perfect, it shouldn't take long. God, what are we, the errand boy here? This is ridiculous. An unspecified task awaits you. In the event that our, and I quote, promised heap of adamantite falls right on the blazed sky and onto my lap, Master Coco wishes to be ready to put the proverbial hammer to the anvil at a moment's notice. To fabricate these parts, however, he needs the flames in Coco's forge that burn hotter. He has sent me the increased amount of aether being funneled into his furnaces. The flow of fire aspect of aether into the labyrinthos is regulated by the elemental reactor south of here, in which I borrowed the key. Your adjustment will require 2 people to carry out due safely, but can explain the process when we arrive. So we part then. We'll see you in Charlotte Hamlet once an adamantite arrives, if not before. Hi Hazel, welcome in. Welcome. How are you doing? Final 14 is I'll be honest, it's very boring right now. It's very dry. This part of the story right now is one of the driest parts of the entire game. It's just literally errand 1, errand 2, errand 3, move from another point, talk to this person, go on another errand. Oh my god, man, I'm like losing it. I need to like wash my face. We'll see you Sheldon Hamlet once the Ant arrives. Yeah, okay. Alright, bye Graha, bye Alice and Alfino. This way then. Oh no, my Graha's coming with me. Cool. Yeah, it's just really dry right now. I'm waiting for this part of the story to end so we can actually get to the juicy part, because right now, my god, it is... Otis was not lying when he said this part has like Endwalker has hype moments, and then it has stuff like this, which is like rock bottom boring moments. Okay. Cool, so we're going here, I guess. Maybe we can find the compass. Sorry, Aether Current. But yeah, how are you doing, Hazel? Hope you're doing well. How was your weekend? Ow. Southeast, they say. $112, almost to the east. There it is. Alright, cool. No more nearby currents. That should be all the currents, I think. We'll see. Bro, can you leave me the hell alone, please? I don't even want to fight you. Okay, bye. The reactor is housed within this facility. I'll be the one to go inside and just the fire aether output. When I do, a rather large amount of water aspect of aether will issue from the vent at the top. I expect this to attract at least a few elementals. Just we both gather, I'd rather not be drawn to the reactor itself, trust me. Can I ask you if you put down any to draw too near? They'll pose a little trouble, I'm sure. Okay. Wait here if you would. Okay, I guess we're gonna be guarding it. What can I attack? Excuse me, game? How is it like that? Fix it. Was opening another shortcut for another game I'm playing. And we'll do this attack. Alright, done. Oh, just wait. Did everything go smoothly out there? I thought as much. No major complications to speak of it inside either. And the water ether appears to be venting properly. I expect Coco will have seen a difference in his forge flames by the time I return. Since I have you, there was another matter I thought to discuss with you. Nothing terribly important, merely something I've been considering. Part of this I shared with everyone, yet you and only you have been to Elpis. As we have established, refined adamantite is a product of Alag, of the Empire's twilight years in fact. It was material which saw much of the use as Alag's efforts to extend beyond the bounds of his world, Dalamud of course being the most prominent. Of those who would push further, expand Alag's empire to encompass the heavens and the stars above, perhaps the greatest was infamous technologist Amon. Oh, that's Fandaniel, right? That's the guy that's remember now. Amon want to travel to see the stars? He did. He must have had his own reasons, for there is no evidence to suggest that he retained memories of his life as an ancient. He only joined the Ascians once the Empire was all but dust, as you know. If not his memory, though, what drove him to pursue the idea with such fervor. It may seem far-fetched, but what if souls like minds have personalities, so to speak, natural disposition towards which they're inclined? We know of relative certainty that it was gross decadence and inexorable decline of Alag that moved Amon to resurrect Emperor Zande. The Emperor's people spoke lightly of death and destruction, experimenting with those they deemed beneath them to fill the emptiness in their hearts. In facilitating Zande's return, Amon provided these languid souls with the means to free themselves from the mire of their own indolence. Or we would have, had not Zande been convinced by his own death that life itself was meaningless. Amon's desire for his countrymen to conquer the heavens could only be means to the same end, to instill a people of new purpose. Like armies before him, Amon was appalled by how those around him had lived, but could never bring himself to believe that those lives were devoid of meaning, and both of them sought that meaning and hope in distant stars. Such is my theory anyway. Ultimately, it is the consequences of their actions which matter. Their motives are no moment, and yet, to reach those stars on wings of adamantite, to travel the ends of the creation and beyond, the promise of hope everlasting, that much I do understand. But enough moseying for now. Why don't we see how Coco's getting on? Okay. Cool. Occurrence. Oh, I'm running into a tree. Oops. Alright. We're getting to this part, and then I'll be taking like a few minutes of a break, guys. I'm gonna take a little bit of a break. I really need it. I need to wash my face. I'm about to fall asleep. This is so boring. Like, I'm glad I'm making progress. I do enjoy the game overall, but this part of the game right now, I'm gonna fall asleep. Like, I quite literally am gonna fall asleep. All right, BRB. Alright guys, I am back. Sorry about that. I was literally this close to just passing out on stream. I'm probably not gonna stream too long today. Just because I'm just really tired for some reason, and also this game doesn't really help because it's kind of a very bland part of the game, so I'm also just really tired from that. But like, yeah, let's see how far we can go. Alright, guys, you found something capable of grab and not much left for you to do. As you conjure up that refined adamantite any faster. Alright. Just live on the promises I do, if only... Hey, wait, I want the adamantite and I want it now. We share your impatience, I assure you. Is there something, truly nothing else we can assist in the meantime? I wish just sitting about's unbearable. Pay the forum frowns on recreational explosions. Well, so long as they can't prove it wasn't premeditated, get you gone. I got mistakes to make. Uh-oh. In that case, suppose I should go and return the key to the reactor. I have one more look to make sure that nothing's gone wrong, intentionally or otherwise. I'm certain there's better uses for your time, however. I will join you in Charlotte Hamlet and anon. Apparently there's something better use for our time. There are no good uses for our time right now. According to this game. Okay. Cool. Let's go. Back to the Hamlet. Do we get the flight after this? Hope we get flight after this. The way your companions are about to return up sooner or later.
All set, I take it?
Alright, hello. Oh, hey, Shola. Hey, Stinian.
We finished what we could. Delivered supplies, tracked down escaped animals. Trivial tasks as they may be.
We also did a lot of trivial tasks.
That's enough, don't you think? If there was anything more important still undone, that would be a problem in itself.
The vessel is essentially ready for departure. All that remains is to load the final batch of supplies and see everyone on board. Once we've readied the ether burner, that is.
Yeah, that's like the main freaking thing that we need to account for.
Ah, had a feeling we might find you all here.
Our consultations with the Loporites, too, have run their course. Pleased I am to say that our researchers' concerns have, for the most part, been allayed, though some insist on making adjustments to the very end. For their part, Livingway and her peers have graciously offered to stay and keep the people company.
That's
lest
nice.
any lingering queries go unanswered.
All that remains is to wait for the refined adamantite.
Alphino, are you there? It's me, Cryo.
Oh, Cryo!
Your special delivery has arrived. Round up everyone and come to the harbor at once.
Speak of the devil. Let us go at once.
Right.
Forgive the intrusion, Master Fortuner. I bring urgent news. A great commotion has broken out in Scholar's Harbor. Your presence is requested, with all speed.
Mm-hmm. Happening. Oh, hey, Ash. Hello, hello. Welcome in. All right, what's happening now?
Where might this delivery be? Oh.
Hmm? Oh, look. A lot of boxes.
I'm sure it's very important, but we cannot accept these without the proper permits.
By the 12. Surely.
Oh look, social networking hard at work. Exactly. It's all thanks to Alfino's connections that he built up. Hey, look, it's these guys from the normal raids.
Bleeding hellfire! They're bringing them by sea and by air. All these folks in these crates.
We have everyone taking special orders and getting it for us.
More on the way. Got your adamantite right here. A bigger haul than any of these sorry bastards brought, and that's no lie.
Yes, because you were charged with seeing the shipments from Gridania and Uldar here, along with your own. Give credit where credit is due.
Sounds like the sorry whinging of a sore loser. An hypocrite to boot. Ain't no way a scrawny whelp like you took a dozen steps inside a Dalaman shard.
I'll have you know, I went
God,
all
this
the
guy,
way to the
Emmanuel.
entrance. Furthermore, it was my contacts that enabled us to enlist the cooperation
All the way
of
to the
Sky
entrance.
Pirates.
Left you outside so you wouldn't get anyone killed, did they? Well then, credit where credit's due. You did a right fine job.
Yeah, best
sitting on your
bromance.
ass.
Take that back.
It's just bickering.
I will not stoop to your level.
My, what a grand welcome party. Hancock and Saraban.
Oh, it's the Teenage Ninja Mutant Turtle guy.
We come bearing relics both sacred and elegant, as well as a few other gifts that may be of help, to be presented with best wishes from the Eastern Alliance.
Ooh.
I myself have come with a sacred relic of the Kojin. Upon learning of your need, Bunchin bade me deliver it on behalf of the Blue with all haste.
Nice.
Fearing I could not swim here with the necessary speed, however, I thought to beg our Confederate
You would probably
allies
try to
for
swim
aid.
here. That's crazy.
To my delight, Hancock was already preparing for departure at the self-same port, and had space for additional cargo.
We did, of course, need quite the impressive vessel to get it all here in time.
The cool ass ship.
Fortunately, our majestic associates have been more than helpful. 'Tis an honor to join the Warrior of Light on another adventure, they tell me.
Oh wait, this is what ship was that from? That's from the other normal raids.
It's all wonderful to hear.
The one
What
that's
is the
in
extraordinary cost? I shudder to think
Ivalice,
the ransom
right?
wouldn't pay for such a bounty. Fret not for your coin purse, young
Yeah,
fellow.
that's I forgot the name of the raids. The
Lord
ones with like
Longington looks ever towards the purpose of
Ramsa
the
and
future,
everything.
And thus, the East Aldenar Trading Company went to some lengths to reduce the financial liability. And since the Scions funded the entire venture, not a gill need be rendered up in compensation. Everything is already yours.
Damn, for free? For free?
We funded the venture. When?
Is it Tataru? Of course, it's
Don't let the
Tataru.
name fool you. This coin keeper knows a thing or two about spending.
Well, I think Tataru spends it because it's actually important.
When it comes to capital investiture, a sprinkling of gil here and there will not do. You need enough savings to make waves when it really counts, which is why frugality is
So all the
paramount.
time that Tataru was like, stop spending my money,
We also have the
it
benefit
actually
of a
came to
generous
pay off
patron.
now.
Generous being rather an understatement.
Okay.
She has supported us from the shadows since the very founding of the Scions. We even had coffers to fill.
Oh, who?
Mother!
Oh, it's her mom. Yeah. That's so funny. This entire time?
Millions.
Been funding from the shadows.
I remain, of course, an entirely neutral party. I simply thought our family's coffers were needlessly full.
Just, yeah, why not? Just You know,
we
weighing
can
the
hardly
load.
take them with us on your teeny tiny toy boat, now can we? And 'twould be a shame to leave all that hard-earned wealth unspent.
She just spent their entire family's wealth. Okay, cool.
Waste not.
So cute.
However did you manage so much in so short a time then? We expected word to reach only a fraction of our allies.
Did I not tell you I have my ways?
Damn, Krau's over here doing the extra work.
Erenville, you were involved too.
It's just like a roll call to everybody now. And JP wasting not a place of nah. Oh, I like that. That's cuter. I like that a lot. Well, I guess it's hard to translate that one.
I pray you do not interpret this as a betrayal of Charlotte. I accept that the Forum's aim in pushing us to our limits was to preserve what knowledge we have, and I bear you no ill will for it. Yet, in collecting that knowledge, what I came to appreciate most about our star is that there remains so much we do not know. That is why I chose to help the Scions, to combat the obliteration of those countless undiscovered wonders. I held no illusions that they would be less demanding taskmasters, though, rest assured, if I had, I would have been sorely disappointed. To make a long story short, the whole of the guildship cooperated to ensure your call was heard far and wide.
Everyone's coming. Oh, look, it's Alpha! Alpha's here too.
What's this about a ship that can fly to the moon?
What the hell is he doing
And
here?
why didn't you mention it sooner?
He's just like aura farming in the background.
Ship that can fly to the
Oh
moon.
my god, it's funny.
Sid, you brought the team. Of course. Garland Ironworks fights.
I like how he's finally a member of the
Lead only
Garden
point us
Ironworks.
towards my new favorite ship.
So funny.
As you like us not suspect, we've also
It's Harry
brought
Boulder.
adamantite for Mordona's Dalamud Shard. I admit to some consternation upon first receiving Kral's message. So few Scions remain at the Rising Stones now. Far too few for such an expedition. However, the Gleaners were able to secure us reinforcements. Idleshires, treasure hunters, not least among them. I know. How the Gobbyflop thought. Slowfix's gratitude for the safe return of his daughter has not waned, and he gathered his kin to our side with an
Just because he's a throwback to all major raids and trials you've done. Yeah, that's really cool. I like how they get a
The
little
clash between their
throwbacks
making up and
everywhere.
the elegant defences was a sight to behold. I wager even you would have been impressed by the magnitude of the gobby booms.
That's kind of cool.
Fascinating as all this is, I fail to see how it explains your presence here. Does Razat-Han not have more pressing concerns?
We do. Yet averting the final days would be the most expedient solution. That, and I am indebted to you. Though they chose to take their leave of Thavnair, those you saved in Galimund remain my people. My gratitude is beyond words. 'Tis appropriate that I aid you in kind. If in the doing we bring salvation to others of this star, so much the better.
Awesome.
You will recall that I spoke of my father, Midgard Summer, and his journey across the great expanse. As he traveled betwixt the stars, his resplendent scales drank of the ether in those nigh empty surrounds, and imparted to him the strength to persevere. Thinking they might further your cause, I called out to my kin for consent. Ajdaya's answer was silence, as ever. Tiamat and Chrisvelgre, however, responded favorably to the suggestion. My sire, too, stirred from his slumber long enough to speak and say, "Very well. Thus have I brought you his own worm scales. Fit them to your purpose, and seek a worthier fate
Oh, it
for
could be
us
useful
all."
for us for the what is it called? Brawling thing.
You'd be hard-pressed to find someone else so familiar with the unique properties of dragon scales.
Hey,
So
then
I invited myself along.
Aki, you did so well. Midgar woke up for a while, whole 3 seconds to say sure. Yeah. Midgar Summer woke up from his nap to say, alright. That's great.
Forget a 6% gain in efficiency. With all these goodies, we could get 7, no? 10, no? 14 bleeding percent.
Awesome. Get to work.
Think of how far we could go! What we could do with that much power! What we could blow up!
Don't blow everything up, please.
If Kokol is duly convinced, then it must be true. In which case, the science end of the bargain has been fulfilled. Would you not agree?
You just say thank you for once?
Yes, Father?
I know not what you seek of Hydaelyn, nor for what purpose you would take command of our ship. Yet this much is certain. To do so will be to dictate the fate of this star and the lives upon it. The lives of each and every creature, in their magnitude and their fragility. Do you understand? And are you prepared?
Are you prepared?
We have seen and we have felt how much each life shapes this world. And so we are determined to abandon none. We understand what is at stake, and we are prepared to bear this burden.
Then I will bear it with you.
Oh, finally actual emotion from this guy.
I beg you, share your struggles with me. As family.
Why didn't he do this earlier instead of like waiting till now to do this, man? Now he finally like tries to say like, oh, let's do this together as a family. Come on. It would have been a lot more smoother if you just did this from the beginning.
You grasped my fingers with such tiny hands the day you were born. I thought my heart might burst. It was love and happiness beyond expression. Overwhelming. And a conviction so powerful that I trembled with something close to rage. I had heard the final days foretold. I swore to myself then and there that I would not let them steal your futures. The great exodus would succeed. Must succeed. No sacrifice or sin was worse than the
So he did all this, including being a dick,
if anything gave me pause,
because he just wanted to focus on this.
Father. The Archon Louisois openly decried Charlian's policies, a perspective which I regarded with increasing disdain as I grew older. Yet even as part of me thought him a fool, perhaps I also hoped that he, of all people, would devise a brilliant means to save my children. A naive hope, but stubborn enough that I could never bring myself to keep you apart.
Aww.
No, that was his doing, when he perished at Cartano. As we pulled that twisted slab of Dalamud from the sea, I remembered the warmth of your newborn touch. Chastened, I vowed never again to suffer any interference in my mission to protect you. No matter that you yourselves wished otherwise. Detest me, fight me tooth and nail, I would suffer it, and more, and be satisfied so long as I could force you onto the ship. I was wrong. You two have grown so much stronger, and so much
His acting
wiser
is really good here.
than I dared dream. You have earned the right to walk your own path, and already begun to do so.
Good. Because there are things we care about, and people we love, and none of them is replaceable. Not a one.
It cannot have been an easy journey for you to have come so far.
We shall be glad to acquaint you with the finer details someday, once this danger has passed. All that we have seen and heard, that we have felt and learned in our travels. Ours is not a kind world, but it is beautiful. Always.
Oh no. Are you quite sure that's wise? After all, someone turns pale and flees the room when he sees so much as an envelope containing word of your adventures. Whatever will happen if he learns what you were really up to?
Amelians.
The cute moment.
Though I have wronged my children most gravely, I owe you an apology as well. I assumed that it was the Scion's influence that made them so keen to charge headlong into danger. Yours, in particular. I see now that said influence instead brought them together with the many fine people gathered here today. In which case, I hope you continue to guide them.
If we've finished loitering about the harbor, might I suggest we put our plans into motion? People are beginning to look confused.
Perhaps you can spare a few words ere they resume the tedious lugging of cargo. You have no small number of friends and admirers here after all.
Are we the ones like running the fan club here? Let's your strength, a moment of triumph close to hand. With me? Let's do with me. And finally, some stuff is happening now. That's getting kind of hype.
Your assistance is appreciated. Now, in an orderly fashion, if you please.
I'm happy to know that we're finally getting some interesting development. He finally managed to clear the harbor, which means the rest of the engineer's capable hands. Meanwhile, Father's issued to us an invitation. As he was agreed, he will reveal the means by which Hyland may be contacted. We're going to meet him at Portia when we're ready. Given the vital knowledge she holds, I suggest we leave without delay. It transpires, however, that the foreign's method for speaking with her is not without risks. I'm curious to see what those might entail, but girl must be warned. Most of those who arrive with the Adamantite offer to stay and see if any remaining tasks would they need doing. The foreign was already asked for my assistance in overseeing the process, so you needn't worry about a thing. Okay, thanks, Tataru. Thank you, Tataru. We're off to Aporia then. Alright, time to go. Ooh, it's gonna be a big one, huh? I'm starting now, guys. From the side, you want to speak with Clara Yang. Is the key to the left, and it can send you down after me. Alright, I'm gonna probably wait for the break, because it's coming to be a big one. It's a big cutscene, probably. Just move over here real quick. Before we go down the lift, let's wait. I'll wait for the ad. Ad's starting very shortly. Let's BRB. Actually, yeah, let me BRB real quick while the ad's playing. Gotta get a snack. Make sure to snack up, guys. Get something to drink. Alright, BRB. Alright guys, we're back. Oh, my horn went away. There we go, fixed it. But yeah, we're back guys. Just wanted to get the ad to play through so we can actually see the cutscene and everything. Let's go. Oh, ooh, what is this area? From here we proceed to the heart of Labyrinthos, the most closely guarded secret, Dalmatian. Marks the beginning and end of our efforts, whence we will delve to seek audience to the star, and whence we will embark on our journey to the heavens. This way, if you please. Okay, so this is the actual internal area. Cool. More currents. This area is huge. What the hell? Is this the ship? Yeah, it's kind of badass, not gonna lie. It's really cool. I bid you welcome to Dalmazine. Direct your attention towards the center, behold the arc over which we have long labored. As you can see, it was designed as a medium-sized craft to better reduce fuel consumption. Miniaturizing magics have been applied to its interior to ensure that the thrust-to-weight ratio does not place too great a limitation on its freight capacity. The afterburner, as you know, has been removed for further modification, but we shall reattach it soon enough. I have received word that Calcola and several of your allies are working on it with intense fervor. They are sure to see it done. It was by their expertise that many a prior disaster was averted. If anything, I fear they will not afford as much time as for speaking of Highland as ere they finish. Well, time to speak to Highland. Point taken, let's move on. I must warn you again, however, that even with the benefit of our device, to treat with her is not a simple feat. Wait, why? I have done what I can to impress upon you the gravity of what lies ahead. Be prepared. Guess so. Hey, we can finally fly around now. Labyrinthos, Aether current to be complete. Her children, one and all. Borshino is ready to lead you to Highland at last. We can go to Highland now. Look for the lift at the center of the chamber. Come. Okay. Hey, we can fly there. But why can't I fly anymore? I thought I got the flight currents. I guess I can't fly in this area. Lame. Should let me fly in this area. As you all know, alongside our physical world exists an ethereal plane we refer to as the ethereal sea. At the heart of the star, the physical and ethereal are one and the same. Thus, the deeper we go, the easier it becomes to pass between said planes. We utilize this principle in constructing the anti-tower, and once more here in Dalmazine. We will go deeper into this art. No sooner did the form decide that exits from the star will be necessary, they began to work on this facility. Our work culminated in a device that allowed us to peer deeper into the ethereal sea than ever before, in search of Hylian's ever fainter echoes. The ITS scope. And you communicate with her through this device? For a time, yes, but since the 7th Umbral Calamity, it's been rare to hear even a whisper. You wish to reach her, you must journey closer to the center of the star than we've ever dared, beyond the ITS scope. Even so, I make no guarantee that you will find her, nor of your safety, not so deep in the ethereal sea. Well, we've been through worse. We understand. We were delivered this world. We have no choice but to something. Go. I know. I only wish I could do more than observe your progress from afar. The ATS ocular lens by which we may peer to the ethereal sea without placing ourselves at hazard lies above us. Through it, we can watch and guide you. In those swirling depths, there are pockets of aether so dense and turbulent that they can unravel one's soul. We determine that you are at risk of coming into contact with such a pocket. We will recall you with the teleportation magics. To that end, it would be best if one familiar with the composition of your souls remained here to assist in assessing said risk. Otherwise, there's an increased probability that we will extract you too early or too late. Pistola has some experience with that, right? Literally twice you were in the ethereal sea. Please, allow me. Okay, thank you, Cryo. I have thought upon this much, and in truth, I do not believe that I am fit to join you in the trials ahead. But Cryo, you're strong. The events of the Tower of Babel drained me, yes, but even before that, your capabilities far outstrip my own. This is no time to have a weak link in our vanguard, no matter how much you may wish it were otherwise. If I assist in the manner that Master Fortunato laid out, however, I may still be of use. I think she's pretty strong, though, honestly. Will you trust in me to do so? I can think of none other I trust more, compared to all the effort you put into keeping us alive while our souls were in the first, preventing us from dissolving into aether on a single expedition. Ought to pose no challenge at all. And even if we did, I expect you would hunt us down and restore us to health somehow. But true. You flatter me, but rest assured I will keep a close eye on all of you. There's one more thing. Those in ages past refer to the ethereal sea as the underworld, our final resting place. In its embrace, its memory washed away, leaving only the purity of one's soul, or so we believed. Yet what of these memories? Few think to ask what becomes of them, cast adrift on ethereal tides. Some theorize they linger for some time, those associating with strong sentiment in particular. In those deaths, memories of the departed may even coalesce around you, for hatred or for love. Thus I do caution you to be wary, but also to have faith. Remember those who did gladly extend a hand to you, that they may lift you up once more. Okay. The ITS scope now accessible. Finally, we have a dungeon we can do. Okay. Does anyone want to join in? Let me get the party going and let's go. But yeah, finally we can do a dungeon. Been a while. Been a couple streams since we were able to do something. Somebody here. But yeah, what class do I want to do? I can do my my Remage. But yeah, if you guys want to join in, I can invite. Otherwise, I'll just queue up. See how long it's gonna take. Okay. 25-minute queue. Oh lord. So yeah, if anyone wants to join, it'll speed things up a lot. Otherwise, I'll just probably go healer. The easiest way I found for solo queue, going Sage. Actually, you know what? I'll give it 5 minutes. And then I'll go Sage. But yeah, this is crazy. We're gonna finally meet Hyland. I think, are we gonna like fight her or something? Oh my god, that cat is so cute. What is this? Oh, Rajiro. So cute. Yeah, it's looking like it's anything a while. Did I just queue up as Sage? Let's see here. Alright, you know what? I know I said 5 minutes. I'm not gonna wait any longer. I want to go in already, so let me withdraw. Let's switch your set list. Look at our portrait. Portrait's already always messed up for some reason. Alright. There we go. I guess just have to go Sage. Let's do this. Ooh, this is a cool looking area. In Northern Empty. Such a cool looking stage. Alright.
All seems in order with the lens, and I trust you can hear me. Those things are pure malcontent, the residue of lives unfulfilled.
looks interesting. Thinking rivalry. Ilberd. Oh, it's Ilberd! He's back. This asshole. Oh. Existential dread. I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. Oh, okay. Cool. Not next to me, never will I surrender my devotion, my love. Livia. Who's Livia again? Frustrating. Huh? Oh. Oh, that's not good. Stack marker. Nice. Gaius. Oh, it's that crazy chick that was in Born.
The ether is too dense. Ah, I'm losing you.
Ooh. This is so cool looking. Abyssal Plane. Like the crystals are growing or something. That's so cool. That's a nice memory. Hey, okay, we did it. Go up on the Empire and death I shall serve. Ritalin the Unshakable. Who's this guy? West Winds. I don't remember. Okay, where are we going? Oh, I see. This is to do with the Cape Westman. Oh, it's been a while. I really don't remember. That like, oh, I think I know of the guy. That was the guy that chained you, right? Like had the tether thing, and like you had to 1v1 him, and they tethered and tried to kick you down with him. I forgot. I think I remember. Around Reborn, right? God, it's been such a long time. I totally forgot. Oh, okay, I was right. Okay, so it is that guy. Damn, it's been such a long time. I totally forgot this guy. That's so funny. There, we did it. There is Ring of Slaying. I'll just read it. This is so cool. Ethereal Static Peak. The hell is that thing? Amphilia! Ooh, is this the boss?
So Stubborn.
Who's this?
Is as far as you go.
Oh shit.
Oblivion beckons.
It's Amon. Right? Yeah, Amon the Undying. That's so cool.
Many faces have I worn, but this is my favorite by far. You will persist in this folly no longer. The stage is set.
We're sitting, running. I don't know where we're standing. Oh, I see. Left Faraga Forte. Oh, here? Okay. His left. I always get tripped up by directions. Oh shit.
Let the curtains rise for the main attraction.
Curtain call. Oh my god, this is what's her face? Shiva. She back. That's so cool.
What a boorish audience you
This is a
are.
cool concept for a dungeon. Trophy. Okay. Anti-trophy. Oh, they go here. Oh, well, it's dead. GG's.
Lies. All lies. Your dreams, your hopes, your futures, delusions and lies.
Okay, bye, Amon. Yay, we did it. Alright, let's go.
My very essence begins to wane. Sweet, sweet agony.
Leave this to her.
Come to deal the coup de grace. Good. Watching you struggle against the inevitable is bad comedy. Erase me from existence, soul and all.
Have any memories of Metion? Do you recall your days as Hermes?
How would you know that name? Then it was you. In Elpis. With Emmett Selk. The final pieces fall into place. In my halcyon days, as the mortal Ammon, I was haunted by a dream. Night after night, the faceless multitude, the voiceless cries, shards of shattered memories. But slowly, the fog began to clear. This was Elpis. And I was Hermes. Recurring though it was, I paid this dream little heed. It was only when I was granted the seat and memories of Fandaniel that I knew these visions to be true. They were the memories of Hermes that he himself erased using the power of Kairos. Or so he thought. In his attempt to burn away the events of that fateful day, he succeeded only in searing them more deeply into his soul. My soul. Death failed to expunge them. No matter how many times it came. Rebirth after rebirth, from one Fandaniel to the next. I wonder, is Emmett Selk adrift somewhere in this ethereal sea? In defeat, finally remembering your time together in Elpis? How it must gall him to be entrusted with knowledge of the final days, only to be rendered powerless to act upon it. So many lifetimes dedicated to restoring his beloved Amaral in blissful ignorance. Oh, folly! But make no mistake. My life as Hermes is not the reason I invited the world's end. I have lived. I have struggled. I have dredged the very depths of despair. And in the detritus of existence, I found the truth. I served a great ruler, powerful beyond measure. The world his dominion. Yet even he and his vast empire were destined to fall, to become one with oblivion. At the end of life's journey lies only death. So I ask you, why live at all? We betray, we torment, we murder. We are wicked, spiteful creatures, without exception. If life is so sacred, so precious, why fill it with such misery? Man wallows in a hell of his own making without purpose or meaning. To live is to suffer, and I would end that suffering by my own hand. It matters not if it flies in the face of all believed right and just. Death is the only solution.
All right, Amon. Amon's little to your god in disguise in a mask.
That is my truth. My answer to the
You
question.
should kill yourself now.
Even as the words pass my lips, I am filled with doubt. Has my search reached its end? Was this the only way? After all these years. Is this the answer I was hoping for?
The lamentations of the damned. How it vexes me to see your conviction falter at the last.
Oh shit. Mitzuk?
Still clinging to existence, I see. You who champion death so fervently, unwilling to accept
Oh no, that's not how
your
it's up.
refusing to be purified and swept into the sea of souls.
Wait, is it? I'm second guessing myself. The effect that makes it difficult to discern.
We prisoners to men, watching as the world turns. Though unlike me, you will be spared the ignominy of having your corpse made a puppet, dancing to another's tune.
Is that Asahi?
Oh, it's Asahi.
How very astute. But let me be clear, I have not come to consort with the likes of you.
Wait, why is he here? What the fuck? Asshole.
Nor have I come to bemoan the state of the world following my untimely demise. In fact, I delight in mankind's downfall and the anguish it brings the savior of the savages.
Okay.
If I played some small part in the chaos, all the better. Not that I was in any position to resist.
Oh, hi, number one angriest fanboy, yeah. Number one hater.
But to be made accomplice to the betrayal of Lord Xenos. I would die 1,000 deaths to exact my vengeance. Now you are at my mercy. I shall drag us both into oblivion, and you will never see the fulfillment of your magnum opus. Even should you be reborn, your desperate search for answers must start again.
But doing what's been done. Next time we'll find the answer together.
Even here. Even now. You have every right to hate me. For the fool I was. For the monster I became. But I will not beg forgiveness. The tale of Hermes, the man who knew so much, yet understood so little, ends here.
Don't try to follow me. I had more of you people than I could stomach in life. Never mind in death.
Likewise. I pray we do not meet.
Yeah. Hello, Malfino.
You had better hope not.
Goodbye.
Come. Hydaelyn is waiting.
All right. We're finally here. Hey, it's Hydaelyn.
Brave travelers, I welcome you.
Oh shit. That's what she looks like? Damn, why is Hydaelyn kind of baddie though? I mean, you give it not, you look different.
I see. Thou didst journey unto Elpis. And now, the rivers of time converge. I know why you have come. Yet I would hear you speak your reasons all the same.
You created the moon to deliver mankind from the final days. But is that really how it has to end? We do not wish to abandon this world. We want to protect the source and all of its shards.
To flee is but one of two paths. The other leadeth to Meteon, far beyond the stars, where she doth chant creation's requiem.
I guess we gotta fight Meteon.
Her domain is formed of dynamis, pure, absolute. Where emotion and memory govern all, ether will avail you naught. Meteon hath gathered the pain and despair of countless stars, and to go unprepared is to go unto your doom.
We'll beat her. We'll win. I swear it. Is what I might have said once.
Oh?
After everything I've seen, all the times I've succumbed to my own anger and fear. I can no longer pretend that courage and faith will be enough. But are we truly so powerless? That our only choice is to
They're getting
flee?
wiser. They're honestly just running headstrong into things.
Far from it, my child. Long ago, the inhabitants of myriad stars, many more prosperous than Atheris, sought to free their worlds from life's woes. Sorrow and anger, conflict and hostility, despair, and even death itself. But as Meteon reported, every attempt ended in failure. Darkness abideth within every living being and can never be cast out. Neither reason nor faith can challenge this immutable truth. To live is to suffer. And in suffering, find strength and purpose and hope. As you have done so many times before. Thou dost pursue an impossible dream, yet knowing this, you pursue it nevertheless. And thou hast learned to depend on others as they do thee. Thy yearning for the power to save the powerless hath ever driven thee to greater heights. Thou hast grown strong. Though those closest to thee no longer walketh by thy side, their love remaineth thy guiding light. For duty's sake, thou hast been bound by truths unutterable time and time again. Yet thy heart hath never wavered, as thy companions will attest. In thy pursuit of mysteries great, all thou believest is brought into question. Undaunted, thy thirst for knowledge remaineth unquenched. The fires of hatred that once burned in thy heart burneth no more. From their ashes doth spring the light of love, warm and pure. As witness to black calamity, thou despaired at man's helplessness. Resolved, thou didst unite a distant world on the brink of collapse. And thou, my champion, when all did seem lost, thou never abandoned hope. For every trial and every foe that did bar thy way, thou hast proven equal to the challenge, drawing courage from the many bonds forged on thy journey. You have all known despair, and though the end approacheth, you walk on, heads held high. Therein lieth your power, the strength to silence the song of oblivion.
Then there is a means to confront her.
Yes, if you should prove yourselves worthy. Hark!
We're gonna fight Hylian? The trial? Oh, hell yeah. It's gonna be cool.
Nigh impossible is it to send mortals to the edge of the universe. Should you fail, there will be no second chance. As the will of the star, I ask of you this. Do you possess the fortitude to stand firm when all around you doth crumble? Do you possess the faith to vanquish despair itself. Should you lack the strength to best a supreme deity, I cannot allow you to make the journey. You must leave this star and never return. Prepare yourselves.
Oh, hell yeah, we're gonna fight Hylian. It's gonna be cool.
Prove ourselves worthy. Sounds straightforward enough.
Stinian's like, alright, battle. Always down for it.
Aye. No room for confusion there. In any case, we've come too far to back down now.
I am of the same mind. What power I have, I shall bring to bear.
The three of you seem to be forgetting who we're up against. It's not every day we battle a divine being of untold power. Well, not quite every day.
Not quite every day, exactly.
Do try
Done it
not
many
to get
times.
underfoot. Needless to say, there'll be no margin for error.
Let's go, Ishtola. Everyone has their RFR moment.
For the people of this world and those beyond the rift.
Let's go, Gratia. Oh, they're not gonna say anything? Okay, I guess not gonna say anything. They're just gonna go right into it, twins.
Alas, the question I posed to thee in Elpis hath remained unanswered these long years. I would hear thy response, warrior of light. Shouldst thou emerge victorious?
All right. Well, another ad's gonna start soon. Damn, 3-hour mark already. The Mother Crystal not accessible. All right. I think we're gonna finish off this battle. During this quest, when doing duty support system, you have the opportunity to undertake this trial with part of your scions. Some of the allies' roles will differ from those you're normally able to select. Additionally, you may not I just go with the party NPC avatars. Okay. Okay, very cool, very cool. So, does anyone want to join me for the Mother Crystal? Let's see. Let me know if you guys want to do it. Otherwise, I'll just queue up for it. But yeah, I think this is a good finishing point of the stream to just finish against Hylian. And then, I don't know how much longer is after that in the story. What level is this quest? Level 89. Yeah, we're very close to the end. Okay, so I'm waiting for the ad to finish, and then I'll queue up. I mean, I would be down to do some of that Red Mage, but I just can't wait. I can't justify a long. Maybe while I wait here, I'll switch to Red Mage. Like I can't justify waiting a long time, like 20-something minutes for a queue. Even though I really would like to do it with my Red Mage. Let's see how long it's gonna take. Mother Crystal. Oh, 9 minutes. Never mind. The queue time is a lot faster than I thought it would be. No, I don't want to do Mother. I just go. No. Withdraw. Just the Mother Crystal. Join. There we go. I want to add the start already. But yeah, I'm excited. This is cool. This is hype. Let's look at a Hylian's design. Her design is so badass. All right, Highland kind of caked up for real. Just saying. Just wanted to check that. Okay, I'm done. So how long of a wait? 9 minutes is not that bad 'cause it's a raid. But yeah, this is very exciting. Finally glad to actually be able to do some cool ass fights. This is a cool arena too. Such a good song, man. That promise comes right back around. So good. Alright, welcome back from the eye, guys. Man, I'm excited. This is gonna be great. Alright, we're like halfway into our waiting time. I'm trying to debate whether I should make food. Really late. It's gonna get like instant or something. Probably not. Yeah, time to fight Mother. I'm excited to fight. Just waiting to queue up here. I want to play with my Red Mage. I could have gone healer again, but I really want to play as Red Mage here. My main class. It's only a 9-minute queue. We're already 7 minutes in. Should be fine, right? Let's hope. This is exciting though. I'm excited to fight. I wonder how this battle's gonna be compared to like Hades. Oh, what the heck? Connection to server's lost. Oh, come the heck on, really? This game, man. Oh, that is connection to server. What? DDoS Sag? Bruh, seriously? No way. No way, just DDoSed just now. Connecting the Aether to a data center. Is it really DDoS right now? Did everyone get disconnected? Oh no, man. Come on. We're just at the high part of server lobby server connection content error. And Final Fantasy 14 not responding. I mean, I can restart the game and see what happens, but what the heck? Well, at least it happened before the battle, not during the battle. That would suck if it happened during the battle, to be honest. Alright, I'm gonna go launch the game and see if it connects. Oh, connected. Login character out. Please wait to log in again. Oh. Man. And 252 people in queue. Are you serious? Oh, it was DDoS. A bunch of people got disconnected. It wasn't just me. 252 in queue. There's no telling it might happen again. Dude, I swear I could. Why haven't they not fixed this issue yet? Why are we still getting DDoS in this day and age? This is so stupid, man. Like, I remember it happened a lot of times before, and then they said they were gonna do maintenance to fix it. It's still happening now? Who is unemployed enough to be DDoSing this game still? Like, really? Makes no goddamn sense. All right, I'm gonna queue up a little bit and see. 159. We're getting in there. Almost there, I guess. All right, I was hyped to really fight Highland. Unfortunately, I might have to do that on the next stream, first thing on the next stream. Man, that sucks. mean, I can wait a little bit longer. I can wait another 10 minutes, but like, it really sucks because I really wanted to fight it. It was such a cool scene. I queue up, ready to go, and then it hits me with this. Well, just my luck, I guess. Yeah, that really sucks, man. Especially since the stream basically I spent like 2 hours getting through let's be honest, it was very bland stuff to get into this part. Okay, wait, we got in. Alright, it's okay. Hey, we got in. Wanna queue up here? Let's see what happens. Oh yeah, Ash, if you're on, if you didn't get disconnected, if you want, you can queue up with me. But it's up to you if you want to or not. I don't know if you're still trying to log in, if you were on the game or not. But I just want to finish this dungeon. I just want to finish this and then I'm okay to go to sleep. Oh, never mind. Wait, we can do this now. All right, I got duty popped. I'm ready. Let's do it. Come on. I was not expecting to pop instantly like that. Holy crap. All right, let's do this. Come on. Come on, DPS. Bro, this one. Okay, we got it. We got it. All right. Light party. Let's do this. Alright, it's not all to waste. The Mother Crystal. Such a cool boss design, the Violet Island.
I, the last of my kind, shall test thee. Come, prove thy worth.
So freaking cool.
Have you the strength of will to alter man's fate? Change of arms. May the test continue.
Oh, it's gonna be similar to the Elpis battles. Oh. I didn't mean to hit the... That was a mistake. Oopsie. Thank you for the res.
And now this. Light unyielding. By blade!
Hero Sundering. names, man.
Light unyielding. By blade. Crystals of light, to me.
Oh. What's she doing now? We do. Oh.
Here.
Nice. Oh, she gonna do the here Phil thing?
The song of creation's end.
Wait, where are we standing? Here?
Feel.
Oh, it's kind of cool.
The sorrow and hope's demise.
This is a cool fight.
Think. Find your way in the darkness.
Oh my god. Okay.
Follow your light. Or fly, my children, and never look back.
Hey, badass.
Then you are resolved. But this test is far from over. By crystal's light. Light unyielding. Refulgence eternal.
Let's do this. Now what?
We're near or far.
Oh my god. Damage.
We're high or low. By blade.
Oh no. The limit breaks.
Succumb not to fear!
Oh, what is this? The waves?
Light unyielding!
God.
We're near or far.
Oh my god. That was a close one. Oh no. That was not. That was death. Alright, Silence almost dead. Yeah, we did it! Sorry, Mom. We did it. What a cool fight.
At last, man has the strength to.
Well, technically Highlands weekends, but we need a combination to this one person here. Sorry, Highland. Sorry about that. Yay! I like when people celebrate when they know you're in a cutscene, you know you're doing this your first time. Kind of cute.
Though my power is in constant flux, I have always kept a reserve for this very moment.
Well, she knew.
It was a true test of your prowess. You have done well.
There is one thing I must ask. By sundering the world into 14 shards, the ether of all living beings too was divided. This reduction would in theory allow us to more easily interact with Dynamis. Having seen mankind brought to the very precipice of extinction, you wished for us to develop a means to overcome despair. You believed we had the potential, and sundered all creation to see it fulfilled, to deliver us to that swirling maelstrom of Dynamis in which our foe hides, and grant us the power to defeat her once and for all.
So she
This
did
is
that
not
for that
true.
reason.
It is as thou sayest. 'Twas the trial to which I subjected mankind, and it hath led to untold bloodshed and suffering. There was no kindness, nor justice in the tragedy I wrought. When confronted with the almighty Zodiac, my only recourse was rend him and the world asunder, that his power be diminished for a time. And so it came to pass. Now you, my chosen, have surpassed my expectations, surpassed me. I entrust the fate of the universe unto you. This crystal contains the memory of Meteion's passage through the stars.
How convenient.
Deliver it unto the Loporrits. They will guide you to her.
Though they may be capable of crossing great distances, there is a vast difference between traveling to the moon and the furthermost reaches of the great expanse. And unlike Meteion, we cannot simply soar on waves of dynamis to our destination.
Indeed. To make such a journey would require an astronomical amount of ether. But a solution lieth close at hand.
Are you gonna use your self-file then?
Of course.
Huh?
Yes, my child. Ever since I became the will of the star, the ether drawn here had slowly crystallized. They who have answered my call know it well. While I have remained hidden, it hath become the embodiment of the planet's will in my place. A faceless, omnipotent force of nature. The Mother Crystal. Our final
Oh, so that's what it's
hope.
called. Okay.
Alas, I can do no more. The fulfillment of this task doth fall to you, my chosen. Now, heed these words. Darkness and light, despair and hope, as goeth one, so goeth the other. Become light, become hope. I have a gift for thee. Come closer. Long have I searched for a means to safeguard the future of this star. Though I knew failure after failure, by recalling thy tales and my promise to thee, I found the strength to carry on. Though the world is ever changing, thy thirst for adventure hath never waned. Thine unshakable resolve never ceases to amaze, to inspire. As a mark of my gratitude, I bestow this final gift. Thou dost possess the crystal of Aspen, yes? As Heidelin, I reside over the forces of stasis, tranquility, peace. The laws which impart stability to existence itself. I will weave this self-same power into the crystal, granting thee mastery over matter, to give form to the formless. Use it wisely, or it will not last indefinitely.
That sounds pretty overpowered.
As thou hast seen on thy journey through the ethereal sea, souls
Aw,
are
man.
drawn to thee. Mayhap this trait will prove
Yeah,
to be
mother.
a boon rather than a hindrance. It is thy hopes and prayers that enable Asm's invocations and give them life. So keep them close. But pray, remember this. When the way forward is hidden, even from the mind's eye, look not to the invocation, but within yourself. These were the words of the crystal's original bearer.
Oh no, Heidelin.
My work is finished. Fulfill our promise. Right the wrongs committed when the world was yet whole. Silence the song of oblivion. Teach her a brighter melody. Show her our journey is far from over.
Thank you, Heidelin. Well, we'll find our way with not. Let's see, that's the option.
Of this, I have no doubt. For yours is a light brilliant beyond measure. Long after I have gone, though not even my soul remaineth, my love will be with you forever.
Aww.
My dearest children.
R.I.P. Heidelin. Man. And that's sad for Heidelin. But we have a duty to fulfill. Damn, the whole story around this is crazy now. Glad to see you well, though you can roughly place your souls deep as you went, we can neither see nor hear you. Fluctuation of ether near the end gave me quite a fright. What in the world happened? There's a lot explaining. I mean to say Heidelin is... No, there's no time to feel our feelings. We must carry out Heidelin's will without delay. We'll find Meteon as the last thing we do. We wouldn't mind handing over the crystal, that is, the fancy navigatory one. edge of the universe with the congregates of despair, the countless stars. Are you determined to see this through? We are. Should worse fail us, we will fight to the bitter end. I know it pains you to accept this, but I need to ask nothing more of you. Yet we only have two means to travel the great expanse, the moon and Charlane's Ark. And I'm only too aware that without both of them, there will be no Exodus. I nevertheless beg you to honor the agreement we made. Damn, what a gamble we're gonna make. The form decision will be honored. You've earned the right to use the ship as you see fit, and I cannot rescind it even if I wanted to. Are we gonna be using the ship? As it happens, I do not and would do all my power to aid your cause. Let's go. With that settled, might I suggest we rest a while? Proving oneself the Highland is never easy. Despite our unparalleled genius, we'll need a day to make the necessary calculations. You may as well take advantage of it. Yeah, we'll need the prep time. You can chart a course of the Sea of Stars a single day? Good gods. Shall we head above ground for some fresh air then? And perhaps a nap? Yeah. Let's rest there. Yeah, I'm gonna be napping in real life, to be honest. I need some rest. Ooh, that's a lot. There's a lot that happened in the last hour. Like, the beginning was very bland and I was falling asleep. I'm glad I pushed myself through to actually do this. Wow, that was crazy. Story is amping up now. I'm seeing why. See, Endwalker does have its highs and lows, and that was definitely a huge high point. And I'm excited. We're very close to the end. I'm pretty sure we're very close to the end here. Like 89 level 89 MSQ. We're very close. Probably next stream is gonna be the last stream for Endwalker. For the non post-patch quests. But yeah, guys, thank you all for joining me today. I'm probably gonna end it. I mean, I'm going to end it here. I'm tired. I was trying to hang on for a while. Almost fell asleep midway through. Splashed water on my face, and now I'm awake. So happy for that. But yeah, thank you again for joining me today. Let me figure out who I want to raid. If you guys stick around for the raid, I would really appreciate it. Thank you for sticking around. Who can I raid? Anyway, let's see. Oh, Mana is doing some art. Mana is a really good friend of mine. Let's go and raid her. We were just on Aqua's birthday. My friend Aqua Sereni. She had our birthday stream yesterday, and we're just chatting for a few hours there. And yeah, she's a really good friend. Please go and support her. Let's go do a raid to Mana. Let's see here. Let's solidify. But yeah, take care of yourselves, guys. Thanks again for joining me. And I'll see you guys next time. Tomorrow, I believe I'll be streaming, or rather later today, I'll be streaming more Silk Song. So yeah, look forward to that. And yeah, see you guys. Have a good one. Have a good night. Bye, everybody. Bye bye. Have a good night. Bye bye.
Again for stopping by. Bye. I am a little unsure about her body